Welcome back, guys, to Cakecore SMP Season 2. I am out inside of this river, but I've got a little friend with me. It's called a trident. Look at that. And, I don't know if you guys read that, but it says Pat's title. What's this? Oh my gosh, another trident. Look at that. I've got two tridents, and I'm swimming with them under the sea. It's quite a sight, right? So you might be thinking, Pat! Wow, two tridents. So if you missed last episode, I bought one, from Hydro's shop, which was pretty cool. And his video is out right now if you want to check out what his shop looks like. I might be going near it today because I do have some work I want to do near at 0-0. Yeah, so I bought that trident, and then like just a few days after that, I killed the drowned and just happened to pick one up. So I ended up getting another trident that way. So but I'm happy to have given money to Hydro to support the economy, as well as you need two tridents if you want to get the full trident effect too, because this one has Riptide 3, Mending, Impaling 5, and Unbreaking 3, and then this one right here has Loyalty 3, Unbreaking 3, and Channeling, and Mending, and Impaling. So yeah, they get the best of both worlds, right? Because I have Riptide, I can do this. And look at that, I'm already in the air flying. That's going to save me a whole lot of fireworks. I've been trying to not use fireworks as much as I can, and instead use this, because, man, that's a lot of gunpowder, right? And then, of course, Loyalty. The Loyalty one, you could just throw it. And as I'm flying away, I heard it land. Should come back to me. There it is, yeah. So that's pretty cool. This actually isn't extremely useful as a weapon. But that's okay, you know, it's just the novelty of it. Mainly the Riptide thing is what's helpful. In fact, sometimes what I like to do is just keep that in my offhand, so every time I'm in water, I could just very quickly do that, don't even have to switch to it. It's pretty cool, right? I'm going to use this to fly over to our iceberg over here, which has gotten a huge adjustment. Let me try to get a frontal view like this. Can you guys see it? Can you see the difference? Yes, look at that. Look at that. Look at that new tower. Oh, that looks so cool tonight, too. Yeah, so this place is shaping up like nobody's business. It's shaping up more than a dodecahedron, right? We've now got another tower coming from the top, right? There's currently no way to get up there. I'm still working on that part. I guess I'll come inside and kind of give a bit more, show a little bit of what I've done differently. Been working on light sources, adding pickles and carpets. The best way to do this, I found out, is to just put 3 pickles in, and then just make sure there's no adjacent regular ice blocks. If you only do 2, it's not going to light up enough. The light doesn't travel even 1 block, right? So there's just some areas around here where I really can't get with the torch. Like, I couldn't put a torch here because it would melt ice all over. So areas like that, I've just been putting down sea pickles. I'm not going to be able to use sea pickles as much as I would have liked to, but just the fact that I'm using them, I guess, is suffice enough, right? I've also got some more sea pickles right here because I don't want to melt this stuff. So yeah, that's what's going down. I use torches when I can. So here's something new, right? I've been building kind of my storage room, and I thought this looks pretty cool, having this railing on the first floor. This zombie nearby. Let me sleep real quick, make sure no creepers come after me. Creepers blowing up in this place is an absolute pain. I think it's happened to me twice. It's really difficult to fix because it's all ice, and like water spills everywhere. So yeah, we got chests here. I figured I can start loading these up, and this can just kind of be my storage. I just walk by, you know, pull some stuff from the chest. I like the idea of having it detached from the floor, right? Having like a railing and stuff. It just looks kind of cool. So this is going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'll talk more about that in a second. But yeah, and then there's more chests on this side. Then you can also go inside the area, which is pretty cool. Then in here, I'm still thinking about what I should be doing. I think I want like some furnaces here. Like here's 18 furnaces. And I might have some more chests. Down the middle though, I'd like to have like a chest that will take items down to a sorting system. That's mainly for like blocks I'll have like masses and masses amounts of. I still don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Like this might suffice, just having a bunch of these chests. It'd be cool to have a sorting system, but also I don't really mind putting stuff away like this. In the edge of shulker boxes, you know, it's becoming less important to have a bunch of items at home anyway. So I might not even do a storage system, but if I do, I'd like to have like a funnel system that'll take it down there, and the machines will be down there. And the auto smelter is something I definitely want, and I definitely want to have a an input for the auto smelter that also goes down there, and then possibly sends it back up into some of these chests or something like that. But yeah, so down there, I think that's going to be the machinery floor, right? At first, I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit many machines down here, and I'm not, but I definitely could fit some, and I think auto smelter is an important thing to have at close to home, right? I think, is the zombie down there? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to build an auto smelter there and have it connect up to that. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I haven't done a whole bunch of work. I think you guys have already seen... I'm having trouble remembering what I've already showed you guys, but there is an upstairs. I believe... Yeah, I showed you guys the upstairs. There is an upstairs, and yeah, I've been fixing these like walls, working on the windows. Up here it's still kind of barren. I'm figuring out mentally where some stuff are going though. I want my bedroom to be down there, I think, and then possibly this could be for enchanting. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm figuring stuff as we go along. Things are going pretty smoothly. Got a cool balcony here. The backside really needs some work. At some point, I'm gonna have to really adjust the backside. That's gonna be my like last priority, though. I'm gonna work on like the inside and the front first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly place a bucket of water. This shouldn't break anything. Let's actually place it right here, and I'm going to riptide right up there. Yeah, so here's the tower. Again, there's no like entrance to the bottom, but yeah, it's kind of got a different shape than the other ones. It's a little bit more spherical, even though it is still a block game, and it's very blocky, and it's not that much bigger than the square ones. But yeah, it goes up, and then we got a cool little top of the tower here, right? The thing's looking pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna connect this yet. Might be cool to have like a bubble elevator that just goes down here, but also kind of wrecks some of the view here. So I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out something. I could do a spiral staircase, in which case that would kind of become the centerpiece instead of this anyway. Maybe that's a good idea. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all I'm going to show for now. I still don't have a door. I definitely need to do that at some point. But I've been mining more quartz and whatnot. In fact, I don't have any with me. I thought I did. But yeah, so this place is turning out great. Next up on the list, let's put some of this ice away. I don't think I need all this ice. I'll keep like a stack of packed ice just for building blocks. If we head down here, there's some stuff going on this direction. We've got a long line of railroad tracks. There's a reason for that, right? First off, I've been mining out the inside of this iceberg area, and I'm going to be doing that for all of these. I'm getting ready to turn these into villager houses, which can be pretty cool. I really like the idea of like houses. We've seen like like stone houses, where they just stack up on top of each other and stuff like that. I really like the idea of doing that with the iceberg. So we're gonna see like doors up there, and they're all gonna be different houses. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I've just been clearing out a little bit of space for the villagers, because I do need to bring some villagers over here. Last time, we went over to a village nearby, and this railway system actually hooks up all the way over there. I'm not going to ride it because it's going to take a little bit too long. But yeah, the reason for that is because I want to transport some villagers over here. Minecart's the easiest way to do that. I mean, you do have to place down a lot of prep brick, but like boats are just infuriating to work with and to try to bring villagers over. Even just getting them in the boats and stuff. I just thought this would be nicer. Whoa, that was my loyalty one. That's okay. It'll come back, hopefully. Unless one day it's going to decide that it doesn't want to be doesn't want me to be its master anymore. So yeah, here's the village over here. An update on the village. These guys aren't really breeding because I just don't spend enough time here. Villager breeding's so boring. So I just don't spend a lot of time here. But I did actually find a mending villager. What? Yeah, I was just out and about, like, and I found a random village, and I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if there's, like, a mending book villager here? And then I clicked on, like, the first white clothed villager I found, and then I pressed, like, next, and it was, like, right there, it just said mending. And I was like, okay, so I just dug him in a pit, and he's safe. I know the coordinates. He's still far away, though. I'm not sure. It's going to be difficult to bring him all the way over here. I might just leave him, to be honest. But, yeah, so I've been getting mending books from there. I think our mending troubles are now solved. I don't need to worry about fishing and whatnot. It costs a lot of emeralds. But, yeah, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to start transporting some of these guys over, and then I'll get back to you guys after I start doing that. Okay, so there was once a long, like, walkway of doors here, and I tore them down because every villager from this breeding grounds has been moved over to the new place. There's only like 4 of them, it's not a ton. Like I said, they weren't really breeding that much. Hopefully they'll breed more now that I'm going to be loading those chunks a little bit more often. This is really out of the way, so I'm glad I was able to do this. I still got to mess a little bit around. I'll play some footage right now of me moving to the stuff. I didn't do any commentary. You guys see me move villagers and tracks before, right? Veterans of Season 1 will remember that. So yeah, now that they're over there, I'm going to, like, not right now, but in time, I will work on beautifying the place, making it a better home for villagers. Of course, I need to line up all the doors that I've just mined. I could probably do that really quickly off camera. And then also, soon this place will be full of villagers, right? It'll be pretty awesome. An ice villager village. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited for that. Anyway, in the meantime, we actually going to start a new project today back at 00, so I'm going to cut over to that. But here's the villagers. Were there only 3? Am I crazy? I thought there were 4. Did one of them die already? Oh no, here you are. Oh, I didn't see you, pal. Okay, yeah, they're all 4 in here. So yeah, I'm now going to head over to 00 and start working on some stuff over there. So catch you in a second. Can I get through here? Can I get through here? Yeah, there we go. Feast your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, on the shop that gave me my one and only trident. This baby right here, yeah? This is it. This is a hydro shop. It looks pretty awesome, I must say. I do quite enjoy the idea that it's just a submarine and how it's like half submerged in water and whatnot. I really like it. I think it turned out great. I also love like the dead coral and the pickles on top, which kind of looks like I forget what it's called, like but the things that like grow on stuff underwater. Yeah, I really like it. I think it looks fantastic. It was actually in Hydro's video on Monday. It's since my last recording, it's been a little bit of time, but his video is officially out now, so I don't mind showing it too much. I'm not going to show the inside, though. If you guys would like the full effect on, and even like the creation of it and whatnot, you should definitely check out Hydro's channel. Again, there is a playlist with everybody's videos at the end of this video that you can check out. But yeah, it looks really cool. I also love how there's also a rudder right here. I didn't notice that my first time around, but he pointed out in his video. I was like, oh, dude, that's way cool. Anyway, I'm here at the shopping wharf. We're going to do a couple things. For starters, I want to show off my post office because I don't know if I showed this already, but I do have 3 orders for the November package. Danster also tried to order one. He didn't have 5 diamonds, though, and later I told him, you know, hey, look, I'll leave this in here if you just want to put 5 diamonds in if you still want to order it later. He's short on diamonds right now. Also, he's been a little bit busy, so hasn't been able to get on. So, unfortunately, Dancer is not getting a package, but I did get one for Owlton, James, and Hydro. Those are all finished. I can get these diamonds and finally pay back that loan that I took. Just so I can show you guys what the package is, I'll take one from James. This is the November care package. I just want to show the inside for the other Cakecore members to see. Yes, we have stone here and 2 mending books, right? With a little bit of an ad on it saying wash diamonds at the LaundroPat. More info on that later. So yeah, the November care package, that's what it looks like. It comes with the shulker box this time around. So this was a bad month to miss. Thankfully, we got more sales than usual. We got 3 people, and there's only like 8 people on there, so you know, that's a good amount of good amount of diamonds, right? We just got 15 diamonds that we can now pay off our loan with, which I'll do at the end of the episode. But yeah, I just want to show what the package is. Also, Alton still hasn't picked up his other package, so he's kind of backed up with stuff. Even the prank compensation. Oh, that reminds me, we got a letter from the government asking us to give wood to everyone. I did that. As we can see, prank compensation I put in everyone's chest. A couple people came and got theirs. But yeah, I just named it prank compensation because I didn't know what else to name it. So if people wonder why they have a stack of wood, that's why. So I still don't know who wrote that, by the way. I confronted a few people about it, and I haven't learned much. But my money is not on Caesar and Hydro. I talked to both of them briefly about it, and the way they were kind of reacting to it makes me think it's not them. Also, again, the government stuff that's like season 1 stuff, which is before they joined the SMP. So yeah, it's likely not them. As for James, I kind of talked to him about it. Still not entirely sure. It still might be him. My money is still on Spotters. He's the person I'm leaning on, right? But anyway, yeah, I did the wood. I gave the wood. Also said community service, so I did work more on the wharf. And then I also worked a little bit more on this map, which I should show and talk about briefly. This map I showed in a previous episode. It was just these 4. I've now added the map of Spotter's place and Hydro's place. And even though these 2 are like not even next to each other and way far away, I cut out like ocean maps in the middle. And it looks kind of cool. I don't know if this project's actually going to work out too well, though, because I think as I start getting more maps of like my area and Caesar's area, it might not line up as perfectly as these 2. These 2 work pretty well. It looks like, you know, these 2 could be that close to each other, even though they're not. So that works all right. But it'll probably just get messy the more and more I add. So this project might actually be dead. I might have to remove these and just keep this right here. Also, we need a stand for some point because just literally on sand right now. I need a different kind of stinan. I don't know. But yeah, at least I could keep these. I don't know. We'll see. That's where that's going. But yeah, I did work on more community service. I added more pillars. I don't know if those were here already, but I've certainly been going around working on the pillars. That's the most taxing part. You need so much dark oak for that. I had some pillars down here. Also, what is this, ladies and gentlemen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I just addressed you as such, this is the new shop, right? I'm making a new shop. I know, Pat, you're already a shopmongerer. I'm aware, but here's the deal. I need money, right? So that's the reason. I gotta make sure I don't combine these with anything. Put 15 diamonds in there. That's profits diamonds. I'll make sure to put that back. So here's what we're gonna build our shop out of, right? This is gonna be a good shop, okay? Look, I'm not making any sales over there. People don't need ice right now. I'm trying to advertise it, but I think in due time, eventually people will need ice, and that will be more convenient than mining it. That shop's making decent profit, but that's still only 1 payment a month. So I gotta come up with something else, right? And I've got a good plan here. I don't want to give it away too much right now, but it involves some like redstone and whatnot, and concrete. So let me just give you a bit of an idea of what the floor plan is going to be. This is actually going to be the top of the building. So it's going to be fully submerged underwater, and there's going to be a little passageway into it. The exterior design of this has to be a very specific size in order for the redstone to work. So I was having trouble coming up with a... well, that's not right. We don't want to put these here. I was having trouble coming up with a exterior design to house the redstone that I'm going to put inside of it. And I kind of decided instead of like building with a theme, I'm just going to kind of make a cool structure. A neat looking thing. It's probably not going to wow anyone. Like, you know, the ice cubes, it was supposed to look like, hey, we're selling ice, right? And it turned out great. This place could have had a design similar to that, but I don't know if the message would have gotten across. Also, it's just difficult to work with the redstone, and I'd much rather have the redstone than the exterior design be flawless. So, okay, I built that a little bit wrong, but I seem to have fixed it now. Yeah, so basically, don't expect like to be absolutely wowed by the exterior design. It's mainly just to house the interior, right? Now, what I'm going to need to do is build some of these dark prismarine stairs. I'll make a good amount of them. I have some prismarine from the ocean monument that I went over to a couple episodes ago. I think I showed that. I don't have a ton. I think I'll have enough for this shop. If not, though, there is a shop right there, and I'll gladly partake in some of the stuff there. But I might have enough. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm just going to build an outline of stairs over here. Thankfully, dark prismarine looks really good with white concrete, so this is a kind of a nice color scheme we got here. But yeah, basically this is going to be a pretty simple structure. It's going to be essentially a box, a longer box, and it's going to go down even further. And what I'm going to have to do is hollow out the inside so that we can put a redstone in, of course. So I'm going to cut there and give you guys some progress. All right. Okay, so I quickly came back to my house to get some of this sponge because I'm going to have to hollow out the shop that I'm working on. But I also deposited my diamonds back here and put the notes in here. Look at that. We have had 6 orders so far through the care package, which is pretty cool. Over here, this coal, this represents the loans. I named it loan. So because we had a 5 coal loan, that means I got to take 5 diamonds away from the financial area. What I'm going to do is just pile up the diamonds to pay off loans next to the loan over here in the corner, while the other diamonds are going to stay over here. So this is my current profit, is 10 diamonds. The stuff that's going to be in this pile is not profit. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with those diamonds. I thought maybe it would be fun if, like, I just can't use those diamonds, you know? If they're, like, because I paid off the loan, like, those don't go towards gear or profits, which is more incentive to not take loans, because eventually I'll be losing diamonds. So I think what I'm going to do is just not touch these diamonds, right? Like, these diamonds, for all I care, are out of the game, right? They're just to represent, it's just so I'm just putting them there so that I can see, like, the loans and stuff, because at the end of the season I want to see how many loans I've taken up and how much diamonds I've had to pay off those loans. So that, just a quick note, this doesn't mean like other people on the server come steal it because I don't care about it. Because I do want them there to keep track of, like, numbers and such. But that's the game plan. And right now we have a 10 diamonds profit right now. So yeah, I got my sponge and I'm on my way out. I did just want to show one more thing right here. We got 4 cakes right here. This was courtesy of Caesar. He came by a while ago and just plopped down 4 cakes in the house, which is very nice of him. In fact, I'm a little bit hungry. Let's just take a few bites now, huh? Take some for the road. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll go back to the shop. Okay, so I'm back here. This is my shop. As you can see, there is not a single bit of water in sight, except for some that's dripping from down there. This is the inside of what it looks like. Let me give you a quick glimpse of the outside. Like I said, it's nothing to blow anyone away, but we got a cool little, like, capsule. That's kind of what it looks like. I like the idea of having it submerged in water. This isn't supposed to be here. I am deeply embarrassed. I was thinking of, like, a capsule underwater because it's like... because it's going to be kind of capsule shaped anyway. It'd be kind of cool if it's like underwater. It's possible that I might make this hanging from something. Like, I might build a stand that's like holding this down underwater, kind of similar to like a shark cage or something like that. Although it obviously doesn't look like a shark cage, and the theme of the shop isn't going to be anything like a shark cage. Speaking of the theme of the shop, I figure I should talk about that now. So the big reveal, you guys might have already guessed by the advertisement inside of the care package that I showed earlier, but we are making the LaundroPat. Yes. The LaundroPat. Now, it's basically going to be a washing machine that washes your diamonds into possibly something else, right? Now, your immediate thought might be, Pat, is this a scam? Quick answer is no. It's absolutely not a scam, and I'll get into the logistics about it in a second. But the idea is that you're going to be washing your diamonds and then possibly getting stuff in return, like perhaps a full block of diamond. You never know, right? So yeah, that's kind of the deal that's going on. So I do need to start working on the redstone for this area. The idea is that this is going to be the actual shop where you put your diamonds in, and then down here is just going to be for the redstone. So this is actually going to be blocked off periodically. What I did realize though is I didn't bring any quartz in my box, so I actually have to mine some of this stuff that I found. I don't need very much, but I figured I could also get some whoops, let me just get this right here. Okay, getting my inventory sorted. Yeah, I need to get some XP for some of my stuff, so might as well take advantage of that. So yeah, basically with this washing machine, you're going to toss in 1 diamond, and then use it with the redstone. You're going to see like some water flow. You're going to see like the washing machine door close, and then you're going to get something in return. It could be more diamonds, or it could be gold. That's kind of the two options there. So the idea is that with the chance that the chance system that I'm using, it's going to be like essentially a dispenser, right? Dispenser randomizer, and in the dispenser randomizer, one of the slots is going to be a diamond block. So you have 1 in 9 chance of getting a diamond block. Now, you might do some math and be like, oh, wait a second. If you put in 9 diamonds, then the chance is that you're going to get 1 diamond block in return, right? So it would like at most even out. So what's the point of doing this, even if, because I might get unlucky and not get it? Well, there is point, because you get gold in return if you don't. So you'll most like the chances are you'll break even, except you'll come home with more gold, right? Because if you're putting in 9 diamonds, and let's say you get 1 diamond block back and the rest you just get gold, well then heck, you just got some free gold, right? And then you might be thinking, Pat, but if this is so good, why are you doing it, right? I should probably do stuff while I talk. I'm so bad at doing work and talking at the same time, but I want to try to get better at it. That's not right. We need to make blocks first. Well, to answer your question, like I said, some people get unlucky, and they might throw in some diamonds and then give up and not try to break the even, you know? They might give me more diamonds than the diamond blocks give back. So there is that. There also might be an entrance fee at some point. I don't think I'll have that at the opening. At the opening, I think everyone can come in and use their diamonds as they wish. There might be at some point in time where I say, okay, it's 1 diamond entrance fee, right? That way, you know, I guarantee get at least 1 diamond, unless I, you know, lose some. I don't know. You know, I might come up with stuff in the future. But yeah, there is some reason to benefit me, right? And I can go more into detail of that later. But yeah, overall, it's going to be nice for the consumer also. So what we need to do for this washing machine, I've got a pretty simple design planned. I believe I can do... Oh, no, that's not right. Wow, I'm actually running out of concrete. Okay, so if I do this, then right here, actually, I think the rest of that... and then put that there. Is that right? Okay, so I started building the redstone machine, and I was just getting stuff wrong all over the place. So I quickly refreshed, and I changed some proportions around and stuff. But anyway, we do have like a long hopper trail right here, right? So the idea is that when people watch their diamonds, they throw it into this hopper, and this hopper will take it into this chest, which activates this comparator, and we need to detect when this comparator gets active. So we're going to put down an observer, not just 1, but 2, 3, 4, right there. I know, that's quite a bit, but it will be necessary. And then we're going to have another observer that's just watching this observer, which we could do like that. No, we're going to have to back up like this. Yeah, that should be good. And then we're going to have another observer that's on top of this, and I think we're going to have to get an aerial view for that, like this. And then with the redstone, we can then put it right here, and then we can put redstone all the way right here, except for instead of this spot, we're actually going to need a repeater, which I have in here. I think this is the only repeater we actually need. But yeah, this repeater will make sure that these redstones don't connect. Also, we're going to add a bit of a delay. I'm not sure how much. We'll see. I think that was the right delay. But yeah. Now, I'll explain why that is in a second. First, I want to go down here and do a little bit more redstone work, because I believe I need to do more. Do I? Yes, of course I do. I need to set up the right thing. Okay, so hang on. This is where stuff gets a little bit complicated. What I do need to do is have another comparator over this way. I got some wood with me, so I can use this as the regular blocks. In fact, I should break this net right now and put a regular block there and comparator. There we go. In fact, that sound up there, that should be activating this trapdoor, should it not? Oh, I didn't put the trapdoor on yet. Yeah, this is the trapdoor that we'll put on the bottom here. So now when we make a change here, like if I just click this, yeah, you hear that? Yeah, the trapdoor goes on and off. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. If I just throw something down here real quick, I'll just throw wood. It'll open and close, right? Actually, I don't want it on that side, though. I want it on the other side. Can we do that really quickly? Like this. Come back. Come back. I need you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Like this. Like that. Okay. There we go. Now, if I drop something in, yeah, it closes. Okay, cool. So what we need to do now is then also put water in here, which I'll just use one of my own water buckets for now. Actually, I think I do have a water bucket. Oh, I did. Look at that. Okay, cool. So yeah, now when I put a water bucket in here, if I throw something down there, you see that? Water dispenses, door closes, and we wash our diamonds, baby. You see that? It's an actual washing machine. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, this thing ejects and re-puts back in. Observers are so cool, man. They are way cool, especially to someone who doesn't know a lot of redstone like myself. So yeah, now that that's set up, we need to set up the return. Obviously, you're going to want to get something in return. You don't want to just give free diamonds. It's not the idea here. What we're going to do is now grab these 2 droppers. We want to use droppers so that they can transfer items. We're going to put one like that, one right here. That worked. Okay. And then... Oh, there's supposed to be another one right here. Oh, no, I think this is just supposed to be above, like this. Yeah. Okay. It's cool. Yeah, we want this to be visible so people know where to stand, like where items can be dispensed from. So the idea is that this is going to activate this dropper, but it's also going to activate this dropper, because this dropper will be powered, and it'll power this one. So whatever's in here, if we just put like a redstone dust in here, and then we drop a redstone dust into the washer, you see that? It went through both droppers, because that's just the way redstone works. So we'll keep our actual winnings, not winnings, but, you know, rewards are what you get for washing the diamond in here, and then this one will be empty. That way, people can't look in to see like exactly how much is of each item is left, because there will be the set like dispenser chances down here. The only variant that disrupts that is what other players have already gotten from it so far. So that's the only reason. That's the only reason you might not like the odds. The stuff might not even out, right? That's the most likely reason. So anyway, while we have this here, what we're going to do next to that dropper is we are going to include a redstone lamp. This lamp will be an indicator to let you know if there's stuff still in the shop or not. If there's not, it will turn off. So don't throw diamonds in if this is off. And how we're going to do that is we're going to use another comparator and some wood. Let's see. I think it's something like this. I'm going to power that. And oh yes, this block actually needs to be destroyed. So we're going to need some carpet. Oh, I think that's like the one thing I didn't bring with me. Although, oh, I do have carpet in here, I think. I do. I've wool. Cool. I keep wool with me in case I need to make a bed. I'll have to restock that at some point. Yeah, what we're going to do is that we're going to use carpet around like this to make it look nice. We need one more. Perfect. Now these can go back in here. So basically this light will power this one, and you know this will power this. So if something's in here, like this, you see that the light turns on, right? So we now know that there is treasure inside, and we can wash our diamonds by dropping it in, and then we get wood in return. I think if you look at my wood number, it should increase. Why is it giving me cobble? Oh, I guess I put cobble in there. I didn't realize. I thought I put wood. But yeah, look at that. So we got cobble in there. So yeah, that works out pretty well. And then when we take the stuff out, this is off. So they're going to be able to know when the shop's empty. Now, another thing I want to do is because people are going to be like looking into the washing machine and not really looking down that much, I'm also going to add a bit of a ding noise, right? So we're going to use a note block over here. I don't use note blocks very often. I'm excited I get the opportunity to. I think I can just craft it with just, yeah, here we go. I need 2 of these. And then I also need packed ice. I'm not sure if I actually have any packed ice with me. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some from the area, but I'll do that later. In the meantime, what we're going to do is using the same comparator, we're going to find a way to get over here. I don't know how we're going to do that. We're going to have to briefly break that. We're going to well, I need that there. We're going to put another torch right here, and this is simply going to activate a note block right here, like this. So if we break that and then replace it, we'll hear a note block sound. The block above it is broken. That's definitely okay. What I'm going to do is actually break these preemptively, because I'm going to need to jump in and out a little bit before we finish. Now, this lining actually doesn't need to be here, right? This block is being used, but the other ones don't actually need to be there. So I'm going to break this lining, if I can. Instead, we're actually going to have something else here, so I can save myself on some concrete. I figured what I'd do with this project, I'm actually using like pretty close to all the concrete I made. But I figured if I had any extra, I could donate it to the museum that Alton's working on. Okay, so that should be set, right? So the second that this thing runs out of items... Wait, why are you on? Oh, I gotta put the torch back. Where'd the torch go? Did I put the torches away? Where'd I put the torches? Maybe I didn't make enough torches. Do I really gotta make an extra torch? Oh my gosh, can you guys believe this? I have to spend a whole redstone and a stick to make an extra torch. There we go. I probably dropped it somewhere. In the process of this, it's too long of a story to explain. Basically, I lost a whole bunch of hoppers and a dispenser and stuff. So yeah, right now the light's off. If I put something in here, like, let's put 3 crafting tables, right? If I start washing my cobblestone, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guys can hear my note block sounds are a little bit low. I can turn them up though. Oh, it's up a decent amount. That's also just a hard to hear block. But yeah, the note block did go off. So basically, it'll give you an alert saying like, "Hey, by the way, you can't do that no more. Okay, okay, don't do it." Right? I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, basically the note block will just be an alert saying like, "Hey, don't do it anymore. Okay, we're out. We're fresh out. Wait till we restock. All right." And I think I can get away with doing another one right here. The reason I want to is just to make it sound a little bit louder. Let's take it out. I don't know if that really works or not. This one might not actually be necessary. I don't know. We'll just take it out for now. Things might change. But yeah, other than that, I think the redstone of this project is just about done. We have a working laundry machine. Now I just need to work a little bit on the inside and get an entrance going. And then I think we'll wrap up the video. Okay, so we are about ready to finish the shop here, and this episode's getting long, so I gotta try to do this as fast as I can. As you can see, we've now put in this dark prismarine lining around the sides. That's why I said those blocks wouldn't be necessary. Also, if you notice, this doesn't completely line up with the amount of space left in the room. That's because we are actually going to wall this off like this. It's going to fill those blocks in. There should be another quartz stair there. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Is there any in here? Oh, perfect. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to make any more of that. In fact, I think I could put it that way. And the same thing with the one on this side. Or does this side not get one? I don't think I actually need this, right? If I remember correctly. Not you. Like you. There we go. If I just drop something in real quick. I needed that block. Also, it didn't work. What? No. Doggone it. Wait, does this need to be redstone? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is supposed to be redstone. And now if I drop something through... Yeah, there we go. Okay, because I knew it would work somehow. Well, shoot, I need to get down here now. I think the easiest way is through here. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically this thing is all set up. The redstone down here is looking pretty cool. I still need to load this up, and in order to load it up, I need to figure out the percentages of getting everything, which I will do... I need blocks. Okay, cobble, you're going right there. I'll adjust this. Don't worry. I really don't want to leave a cobble there, and I won't. I'll adjust it. Okay. But so yeah. But before we do that, I need these 9 item frames, and I think what I'm going to do is just place these down right here. And what this does is it shows the chances of everything you're able to get. Right. Now, I just took like a couple different stuff here to put in, and after a lot more thinking, I think what I should do. I don't think I'll be using those. I think I'll just be using this, and this, like this, right? So you'll most likely just get a gold ingot, but 1 out of 9 chance of you getting a diamond block, and then also 1 out of 9 chance of you getting a block of gold. And now, so that's your chances, right? When you put it in, that's your chance. The only thing that varies this is how many players have already tried it. There's not going to be like only this many per dispenser, right, or per dropper. I'm going to be putting several of each, so the chances still do stay the same for a long period of time. It's just important, I feel, to not explain how many of each I'm going to put in, because if I explain how many diamond blocks are going to be in the dropper, like for the chances wise, then people can try to kind of rig the system a bit by putting in the exact amount they need to get everything that's left inside until they hit Like, let's say it was like 30, right? Until they hit 30 diamond blocks, then like, okay, now I know there's no more diamond blocks. And then, you know, it's just a little bit, it's like counting cards almost. So, yeah, I don't want people to be able to rig the system. So I'm not going to explain how much is going to be in there. Also, that it definitely varies with other players trying it out and such. But the chances are good, right? 1 out of 9 chance of getting this, and it takes 9 diamonds to make that. So if you put in 9 diamonds, you'll likely get this. So basically, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the people. Like I said, I want my shops to be kind of more with the mindset of helping the people rather than trying to make a ton of diamonds. Also, any diamonds help with my strategy of only taking for my profits. So, yeah, I'm excited for this shop to work. I'm gonna have to put out a rule book to say like, hey, you guys gotta do this or whatever. I'll definitely do that off camera. That's one of the most boring things to do. But yeah, we have the chances down. I'll definitely place some signs, let people know the shop is up, and then also on the outside, I've done a little bit more work. I've added these 2 little pillars that kind of stick out just to make it look like, hey, there's a shop here. It also just looks kind of cool. Like, it kind of piques interest. Like, what the heck is that? It's sticking on the water. And you get close, you're like, oh, there's actually a thing down here. There's a nice little staircase that leads down here also, so that you can get in through the top. And then, yeah, you don't see any of the redstone stuff below. However, there is something else below. Also, I put dark prismarine slabs lining the top of it. Also, really quick, what's cool is just the lighting right here. It's 4x3, but then once you get on the inside, it's only 3x3, but it still looks natural because we have a fake wall here. But because of the lining, it ends up looking nice. I just realized I didn't completely film the fake wall. I'll do that off camera. But yeah, overall, shop's looking pretty sweet. I can't wait for people to try it out. Again, the odds are in their favor. It's in their favor to get stuff. So I really do hope some people to try it out and have fun. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist with everybody's videos in the description. And I'll see you next time. So long.